What really happened to Hana Kimura on Terrace House? Hana Kimura was a female wrestler who appeared in the Part 2, Episode 20 of Netflix reality show Terrace House Tokyo 2019 to 2020. This half Japanese and half Indonesian wrestler has been known for her wholesome, bubbly personality throughout the show. When she came to the show, she developed her love interest towards another athlete in the house who was a basketball player named Ryo Tawatari. Later, another member named Violeta Rajdumina aka Vivi came to the house and she also developed interest in the same person. Vivi and Rio mutually start to get closer and seeing that Hana breaks down. Meanwhile, Hana developed a good bonding with another housemate named Kai Kobayashi, who is an aspiring stand-up comedian. Kai realizes he had started liking Hana and confesses his feelings towards her. Hana at that time was devastated at Vivi and Rio's possible relationship and started liking Kai. When did things started to change? Hana and Kai went through a rough patch when they went on a trip in Kyoto with another two housemates on a double date. In that trip, Hana realizes Kai hasn't been spending any money on that trip. She further realizes Kai has been that way from the beginning, that he lives in his own world, freeloads over other people, doesn't work much to earn money, and he doesn't show enough gratitude for what other people are doing for him. When Kai and Hana had a conversation, he tells Hana that following his dream as a stand-up comedian is his main goal in life and he is not willing to change his personality much. This makes her lose her interest in Kai for being the potential partner. In episode 38 named The Costume Incident, they all returned from the trip and Hana figured out her wrestling costume had been washed without her knowledge. The cost of the costume was 100,000 yen, which is approximately $1,000, and it was custom made for her wrestling. Hana broke down over the costume and soon found out Kai washed those out of his reckless behavior. He didn't notice that somebody's clothes were already in the washing machine, and without taking them out, he put his own clothes and washed them all together. After realizing that, Hana got mad at Kai when he returned back to the house that day. She also got mad at Phoebe when she tried to explain the mistakes on Kai's behalf. At that very moment, Hana got mad at Phoebe too. Out of the heat, she misbehaved with both Phoebe and Kai, telling Phoebe that she thinks she is not the right person to talk about this matter right at that moment. Vivi still tried to convince her and eventually left the premise crying, and Hana further got mad at Kai, telling him that he is not apologizing to her properly when everybody else was apologizing on his behalf. Although Kai did seem to be apologetic throughout the time, Hana further overreacted, telling Kai that he had no pride, and angrily she took his cap off, telling him that, "Take off the damn hat." The incident led the audience to dislike her because they thought she overreacted with Kai and Vivi, and she should have been more apologetic towards an honest mistake. Hana's misbehavior towards Vivi can possibly be the cause for her to get close to Hana's previous love interest Ryo, even when Vivi knew that she was interested in him but still went for him. Later, Kai formally apologized to Hana and Hana forgives him, although things didn't get normal between them like before. And Hana didn't apologize to Kai for her own misbehaviors. This made many audiences go mad against her. As the show claims that it has no script, the audience blames Hana for her own actions. They started using social media platforms like Twitter to bash her, which leads her to cause depression. The show and the wrestling matches both got cancelled due to coronavirus. Living in isolation and being blamed over and over again can be the possible reason for Hana to take her own life. We wish people would be more considerate of her instead of hating her. After all, this was a show that meant to entertain people. If there were no drama, no progress of the story, nobody would have watched it. We will always love and remember you because you were a wonderful person and a talented athlete. And as an audience, we should also make the internet safer for other people.